YouTubers. So today I will be doing Elle's 15 question block. And I was tagged by Blair. So, you know. So let's just go for 15 questions. Anyways, so question one, so yeah, anyways, question one is, what do you think you can do but can't? That would be dance, because last year I was going to enroll in a jazz class, which I'm so thankful that I didn't do, because my best friend's a dancer, and she told me not to do it, and she said, Rachel, you're gonna embarrass yourself, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because I know now that I would have embarrassed myself. So, yeah, so number two is, what's a difficult word for you to pronounce? And that would be cinnamon. I don't know, cinnamon, because ever since I was little, I would say cinnamon. So it's just kind of a thing that's been occurring ever since I was a little kid. Okay, so number three, what is a favorite TV show from your childhood? And I would have to say that would be Sesame Street, just because I love Cookie Monster and Elmo and Oscar and Big Bird and Ernie and Bert and everything. So, you know. Okay. So, number four, what are your virtues and your vices? So, what is your pros and cons? And I say a pro is that I can usually cheer up someone, because I love to make people laugh, and I will go to all extremes to make them laugh. I will tickle someone to death if I have to make them laugh. So, yeah. Okay, what's more important? Love, fame, power, or money? I would have to say love, because love gets you through anything, and it makes you feel great when you're in love. So, just love would be my all-time favorite. And then, if you could live in any era slash time period, what, when would it be and why? I would have to say it would be back in the past, back in Egyptian times. I would live in Egypt, back in ancient Egypt, and that's because I loved learning about that this year. I learned about that this year, and I did extra research on my own at home. And I love how they have gods and goddesses. I've always just admired that fact, because I just think it's very interesting, because it's a different religion than me, and it's interesting to learn about. And then another thing that I would have to say is about that is that just because they have the goddesses, like, that'd be really interesting if I was an Egyptian goddess, because just because, I don't know, that'd just be very interesting for me. And then, it's really loud, sorry, I'm listening to music. It's really loud, so I'll have to turn that down. Okay, anyway. So if you had to redo your entire wardrobe with two stores, what would they be and why? And I would have to say Aeropostale and Delia's, and that's after sitting here thinking about it. And just, it's really, because I get all of my jeans from Aeropostale, and I get most of my tops from Delia's, and I could also get, like, jewelry from Delia's and dresses. Same with Aeropostale. I get jewelry from Aeropostale, and I could get shoes from both of those, because also Delia sells Converse, and I love Converse. But one problem would be that I cannot go to this one store that I always go to that sells my favorite shoes, and my favorite shoes are rainbows. And I just love rainbows because they last forever, and they're just so comfortable for me. So I love rainbows, but I've always gotten my pairs wet, or they've been chewed up by the dog or something. So I always end up getting a new pair every year anyways. Right now I have two pairs. I have a thin strap and a thick strap, so, you know. I prefer my thin strap for the rain, because I've just worn them in the rain, so they're kind of used to the rain. And then my thick strap for sunny days. And then, okay, so Number 8. What can you recall what you were doing a year ago on this day? I cannot think of anything I was doing on this day. I've sat here and I've thought and thought and thought. Because it's April 1st, so I just don't know. Anyways, number 9. Do you have recurring dreams? If so, explain. When I was little, I would have this one dream where there would be a person in a black suit and they would kidnap me and take me off in a van. And I would have that dream every night and it would scare that ever living flip out of me. So, yeah, technically it's a nightmare, but whatever. Anyways, so what's your horoscope? And my horoscope is Aquarius, and I know that it has to do with water, and then it's got like little waves for the symbol, I think. I'm not sure. It means I'm a humanitarian, I know that. I was born on February 4th, so it's at the beginning of the year. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the second one, honestly, but I'm not sure. I used to know a lot about it, but I don't anymore. So, then, what does your dream bedroom look like? I would have to say it's bright orange, but not like a really bright orangey orange, but like a kind of a yellow orange, really, more than anything else. So, oh, there goes my phone. So that, and then I would have white furniture with a white bedspread. I think that'd be really, really pretty. And then if I could not have that, I would have like this sort of type of blue bedroom, and I think that'd be really pretty too. And it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a cyan, I guess you could say. So yeah. And then what position do you sleep in for number 12? I sleep with one of my legs bent and one of my legs straight on my side with my hands underneath the pillow, and that's so hard to explain. But yeah, I guess I could think about it. I don't know. Okay, who is your favorite vampire of all time? That really doesn't apply to me, really, because I don't like Twilight or the Vampire Diaries or any of that. I think that they're just so out there, and I'm kind of sick of them, and I'm ready for something else to come on. Like, because, I don't know, I'm just ready for something else to come up. So, then, I guess if I had to choose, I would choose Edward Cullen, because that's the only one I know of, which is really sad, and I only know of that because of my friend. So, yeah. What are you currently wearing on your feet? Absolutely nothing. At all. Yeah. Do you have neat handwriting? No. So I'm not going to show you because I don't have neat handwriting at all. Honestly, I mean, I've never actually had a teacher come up to me and say that I don't have neat handwriting, but I have had a teacher ask me if it was my rough draft or my final draft, and it was really embarrassing because it was my final draft, and the teacher thought it was my rough draft, so I ended up typing that story, letter, whatever it was. Anyway, so I ended up writing that paper. I ended up typing that paper. So, yeah, those were the 15 questions, and now I tag you guys, whoever hasn't done this and watched it. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. I love you. Bye.